Hello everybody, KingRazzel here, and welcome back for some more zombies training. This time we are in Mob of the Dead, which is probably my favorite map on all of Black Ops 2, to be completely honest with you. I really don't like many maps on Black Ops 2. I like Transit, I like Mob of the Dead. I know a lot of people didn't like Transit, but I did, and I like Origins. The other two, I could take them or leave them. But this is probably my favorite map, just because of the darker feel of it. It just feels, and here is a perfect, that is I think the only time that I use Electric Cherry to its full benefit right there in this round. And that is the perfect use of it, and Electric Cherry is a very helpful perk. If you didn't notice what happened right there, I got swarmed by a whole lot of zombies. They just started swarming out of that window, and I just wasn't ready for it. So they got in a circle around me. I shot Electric Cherry off twice, and the Blundergat is the perfect weapon with Electric Cherry. Every time that you use all the ammo in your clip, Electric Cherry is going to kick in while you're reloading, and that's going to stun all the zombies around you. Also, earlier, if I was doing this on like round 1 and I had Electric Cherry for some reason, I just got points out of nowhere. But if I was using Electric Cherry on like round 1, it might kill the zombies, but the bigger use of it, in my opinion, especially if you're going for higher rounds, is to stun zombies that are getting too close to you. And that was a perfect example of it, like a minute ago, whenever I was talking about it. And hopefully you guys saw that. But that is definitely a very useful perk, and I hope to see it return in future zombies maps, but I guess we'll see. And yeah, this is pretty much my strategy on Mob of the Dead. I don't think I go down in this round, but Afterlife is kind of, I'll talk about it in a minute. It's kind of it's a two-way street on how helpful it is. But my setup here is the Blundergat upgraded. I don't like the Vitriolic Withering, which is the Acid Gat upgraded. I'm just not a big fan of it because it takes a second for the zombies to actually die. So typically I'll upgrade the Blundergat. I don't remember what, I think it's called a Sweeper, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what it's called exactly, but I think that may be what it's called. But it is a very powerful weapon. It's my favorite wonder weapon on the entirety of all the Black Ops 2 zombies maps. So yeah, definitely check that out if you have not played with it. It is very fun to use. You can actually get a free one. I didn't get the free one. I got the one out of the box. And something else, you need the Acid Gat in order to get the Golden Spork. So I don't have the Golden Spork. I mean, I could have gotten the free one and the one out of the box, but I just didn't feel like hitting the box a lot, and I really just, the Golden Spork, it's a one-hit kill up into round 34, I believe. And I was pretty consistently getting past round 34. So I mean, the Blundergat is still a one-hit kill on round 34, so it's really not that big of an issue if you don't want to get the Golden Spork. Because it's kind of cheap to get the Golden Spork. 34 is a really high number to still get one-hit kills on zombies with melee. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. That's why I didn't get the Golden Spork, because I really didn't want to get the Acid Gat, and I really didn't want to, I don't know. I just don't like the Golden Spork that much. But there's also the Tomahawk thing, which you get by feeding all the dogs in the map. You get, I think it's feeding them like 6 zombies or something like that. That was really good grammar. Something like that. You just have to kill 6 zombies in that vicinity, and the dog will like suck them up into his mouth and it'll eat them. And after that, and the little area will open up under the ground, and you can get the Tomahawk type thing. I don't remember. I think it's called the Retriever, maybe. Hell's Retriever, maybe. And you can also get the Hell's Redeemer, which is a blue one. The one I have right now is red. You can see it in the bottom right corner there. It's by my grenades. But the other one is more powerful if you get that, but I just didn't feel like, you have to kill so many zombies on the bridge, which is the Pack-a-Punch bridge. You have to kill so many zombies on that, and then throw your Hell's Retriever into lava under the ground, and then you have to kill so many zombies in this little area. I don't know. It's just kind of confusing, so I didn't do it. I couldn't remember all the steps to this map. That's why I didn't really do the Hell's Redeemer. But that is pretty much my setup right now. I have the Sweeper, I think, or the upgraded Blundergat. I have the Hell's Retriever, and I have the Pack-a-Punch Ray Gun Mark II, which is my favorite ray gun, and probably my favorite weapon in this entire game, just because it's available on all the maps. You don't have to worry about it not being available. The Blundergat is probably my favorite weapon, but the Ray Gun Mark II is a close second. And that is pretty much all I'm really doing here. What you want to do is run this circuit, use Electric Cherry to its full benefit, run this circle around the, I'm in the kitchen right now, and if you don't know where that is, it is if you're facing outside from the spawn area, you take the right, and then you go up the stairs, and it's under the bridge staircase thing. It's under that, through a gate. And that is where I'm running right now. It's a very good circuit for 2 reasons. Number one, it's pretty easy to corral the zombies around in a circle right here, just because you could just keep running it. They typically don't spawn out of the windows that quickly, and if they do, they're usually behind you. So you can just run this circuit pretty well. And then there's also the acid trap, which is very, very helpful. If you're going for high rounds, I definitely suggest using the acid trap, because you can get tons of zombies behind you. Now, the acid trap doesn't count towards your kill count, but it really doesn't matter if you're going for high rounds. But what you can do is you'll corral a bunch of zombies, wait for the trap to spawn. Usually, in my experience, I think it was like 2 or 3 loops around the kitchen, and this trap would spawn. You run back here, and I'm doing it right now. I never did pick up that double points. I really never needed it because you just have so many points. But run back through here, trip the acid trap, and that's going to kill all the zombies that are in the train behind you, and that's a very quick way to get through rounds. I'm hoping they bring back traps in Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil is actually very, very close to coming out right now. I'm recording this on October the 30th, so Shadows of Evil is like 7 days away or something like that. It's crazy, and I'm very excited to play that map. I'm hoping that it's good. I'm kind of worried about it because of all the alien type things or whatever they are, the like bug creatures. I'm not sure what they are. Beasts, I guess. I know you have the mark of the beast on your hand. I don't know. The giant 3-headed thing, I think, is called the Margwar or something like that. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the map. I'm just kind of worried about that kind of stuff because I want them to return to this more horror-like vibe. I know in the giant, I definitely think that's going to return to the classic zombies feel of more horror-ish, and I'm definitely looking forward to that one, but I was hoping they would open up more areas in the giant, because the giant is just now, it's going to be a rehashing of the exact same areas we've been to, but it's going to include all the new, all the new features of the newest zombies map, but it's going to include them in the giant, and that's cool, I guess, but I was hoping they would open more areas, make the map a little bit bigger, but they are not going to do that. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of disappointed that they're not opening more. They're just changing the story, basically, is what they're doing. Making different Easter eggs, stuff like that. But anyways, we are on Mob of the Dead. We are not on either one of those maps. I definitely plan on playing both of those maps. I'm going to try to get to around 50 very soon on those maps. But we'll see how that goes exactly. I don't know how... I'm pretty rusty with Durice, or the giant. I'm pretty rusty with it, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to round 50 very quickly. Alright, but we are on Mob of the Dead. I keep talking about other maps, but we're on Mob of the Dead. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's a very big map. There's a lot of... I don't know. There's a lot of perks on this map, I guess. Well, not really. I guess they have Deadshot Daiquiri, and they have Electric Cherry as the new perk. Is that the only perks they have? I was feeling like they had 6 perks on here, but I may be wrong on that. I know you can see Deadshot Daiquiri down by the docks. But that's really not that helpful.
I'm only finishing what you started.
I mean, obviously it's not helpful because you can't get it. But, I mean, I never really liked... Or it's not Deadshot Daiquiri that you see down there. It's a PhD Flopper. I never really liked PhD Flopper. There's no real... I mean, it's helpful. You can jump off stuff, make an explosion... Plus, the ray gun splash damage doesn't hurt you, which is very helpful, but I don't know. I was just never a big fan of it. And I think this is the last zombie that I have. I'm going to go ahead and board up some windows. This is what I run whenever I'm about to start up a round. I'll board up, like, the full window over to the left over there. I'll board up that full window. I'll board up, like, 2 windows in the center, and then I'll board up the full window on the other side. So this side... And then the opposite side, I'll board up the full window, and then I'll just put 2 on the back window there. I don't know why I do that. It may just be superstition. Just, I don't know. That's just what I do. And yeah, I completed that round. I was only trying to get to round 50. I'm not a complete moron here, so I don't think I'm a complete moron. But I ran into the acid trap just to check it out. And I think I'm going to waste my Afterlife right here. Oh, and about Afterlife, I'm really not that big a fan of it. It's kind of a two-way street. It's helpful because you get 3 of them. But it's not helpful because even whenever you go down, the zombies, they just swarm around you and they don't move like they do with quick revive. So, I mean, you could shoot them with your afterlife shock therapy thing. I don't know what it is. You could shoot them with that, which is, I mean, it's effective. It gets them to go away from you, but it doesn't kill them like Mustang and Sally would if you were using that. Right there's a dog spot. And you can see right there I built the plane, obviously, in order to get to Pack-a-Punch. I was trying to get on that ramp. I don't know. I'm just messing around right now. But right there is the end of my round. Game over. You survived 51 rounds. Not too shabby. My skull has no more eyes because I kind of took a little bit of time doing this. But yeah, that was Mob of the Dead. It's not the most difficult map. I was pretty consistently getting to round 40. Definitely, if you got past Nuketown to round 50, then you can get this. But yeah, and people, I don't think I was very high on the leaderboards. I don't really remember. I'm gonna check them right here. Mob of the Dead. Let's see here. Checking out all. Yeah, 9,363. This was a while ago that I actually recorded this, so I'm sure I'm much lower now. But that's where I was, and not a bad record, I guess. I get a lot more headshots than most people, I guess. I don't know. I just like aiming for heads. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, then please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you want to check out. I do plan on getting to round 50 on the Giant and round 50 on Shadows of Evil. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this, and I hope to see you in my next video.